Hello everybody. Welcome back to Same Spirit Gaming. My name's Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
And we've got some more Sonic Frontiers for you. You find me in the middle of some map unlocking activities. Or map revealing, I guess is the better way to put it. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Last time we lowered the big drawbridge thing, and I think pretty soon here we'll be seeing what's on the other side. But I also bumped into a couple of other things that I wanted to do while I was nearby, I guess.
Good idea. Chaos Island. So there's one more island after this one, right? I can't remember. Because we got Knuckles.
I think there's
Amy.
actually two more, but one of those is like kind of not.
Okay.
It doesn't operate quite the same as the others.
Okay.
I guess would be the best way to put it.
Yeah, I think I kind of remember what you're talking about. Yeah.
And then, of course, you know, after all that, we get to like the post-game stuff.
Conclusion. Oh, the post-game, right.
Well, yeah. Epic conclusion of like main story and then post-game stuff.
Yes. I'm excited.
I was trying to get myself to the Hermit Koco up around here, but I might also be getting myself towards something I completely was not expecting. I don't know. The thing with this game is it's just so easy to like end up exploring.
Yeah. Well, I think that was the goal, and I think it works. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people were, when they first heard what Sonic Frontiers was, it was like, wait, Sonic, but kind of like Breath of the Wild? It was like, even I was a little skeptical, but they really made it work. It was a fun game. It is a fun game. Excuse me.
Jeez, did I have a bunch of attack and defense stuff, or was I already up higher than I thought? I'm at 36 attack and 35 defense now.
Wow. I wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure.
Well, I'll be able to, you know, edit a comment in there.
That works.
Okay, so now I'm trying to see. There's also a portal here that I might want to eventually do, but I think otherwise, like, there's probably some sort of other larger structure or tunnel or something on this part of the island.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you know, what would be the point of the big drawbridge?
Yeah.
But I'm here at the portal. Let me do that for fun. Because, you know, what's a video game if not fun?
Wow. Talk to a League of Legends player and they'll tell you.
Or Dark Souls players.
Yeah, that's true. I saw this meme and it was like someone sent a link. It was a screenshot. Someone sent a link to like the installation of the League of Legends game, and someone said, "Be careful, warning, do not click this link. If you click this link, it will directly install a horrible application called League of Legends."
And from that point forward, you will officially have no life outside of this game.
For me, it really was like, I was playing it, and at a certain point, I just wasn't having fun, but I wanted to get those wins. So it's like, you're just playing a game, and you're not having fun, but you want to play more. It's just a weird thing. I don't know, there's something about, like, the losses in League of Legends make you want a victory so much more that it's like this weird cycle. Yeah. It's definitely not the only game like that, but it's one of them.
I hate my brain. I was about to make a really bad pun, but now that I've teased it, I might as well say it anyway.
Yes, say it.
I was gonna say that you might call it psychological.
Oh, that's good. I've never heard that before. Hey, I appreciate a good pun.
What happened there? It, like, boosted me up. It had balloons set there that it didn't allow me to target. And
This is like... I mean, this seems like a direct copy of the Sonic Generations second level chemical plant or whatever it's called.
well, I mean, Chemical Plant has, you know, been in the Sonic series since the second game.
Oh, yes, I just meant
So-
like they probably took the engine from Generations and basically just
Maybe.
rearranged stuff. But, I mean, if you have a formula that works, can't criticize them for keeping on using it.
Okay. There we go. I just needed to not let go of the control stick there. No. Okay, hang on.
Well, it's weird because sometimes it seems like you should let go of it in these kind of stages, and sometimes you should not let go of it. It's weird.
Alright, am I going to get all of the red rings?
Yes!
Up.
there it is, there it
How do I
is.
get that one?
I don't know, but you can do it.
Hold up. Maybe... if I knew of a way to get up there...
Dang it.
Oh, come
You're so
on.
close.
I was right there at the springy thing. Let me get the spring. Maybe that'll do it. Nope.
Oh, dang, you're so close. Well, you're definitely not going to get the S rank, but that's okay.
Huh.
Oh, here we go.
Here's the trick. Well,
Yes!
hang on. Me. There we go. Okay.
All right. Nice work. That was great.
I got everything but the S rank time.
Hey, I would say that's worth it. Because the S rank you can just blast through and probably get it.
Well, you kind of have to blast through to get S rank.
Yeah. There's one, I think, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. If you go as fast as you possibly can, there's a lot of cases where you don't get the S rank. Like, you have to focus on getting points. It's kind of interesting. But, yeah,
Oh,
it's not
the vault has been opened. Okay, cool.
Yes!
I guess I eventually needed that anyway.
Did you just skip the dance?
No, it doesn't.
I hope you did
It
not.
doesn't give you the dance until you get the Chaos Emerald.
Oh, okay. I was a little worried.
That was just
Panicked.
opening the vault to get to the Chaos Emerald.
I apologize. I was panicked.
No, I'm not skipping your favorite part, Jordan.
Alright, I trust you.
Oh, crud, I didn't close the side loop.
Ooh, quick silo.
Yeah, sometimes I don't understand when it, will or won't allow that, essentially. Actually, am I on the side of the bridge that I want to be on? Yeah, because this is the side with the button. Or maybe maybe there isn't anything here. I thought for sure this was going to be like, oh yeah, there's some, major underground passage kind of thing. And
So, what is your objective pointing to?
it just says I need to find Tails.
Okay. But, you don't have enough keys? Is that it?
No, it was just that was where I ended things last time, and I thought
I see.
maybe there was supposed to be something on that part of the island.
I see, I understand.
I suppose my assumption was incorrect. And this is why it's not a good idea to assume too much.
Yeah, well, you know what they
Work
say
my
about
way all the way
assuming.
around this.
You know what they say about assuming? It's not good. Do not do it.
Yep.
That is what
Sometimes
they
the way they'll say it is a bit different than that, but that's the general concept.
say. See, I subverted your expectations. Although maybe people aren't even familiar with that phrase. In which case, I'm not going to repeat it. Too bad. This is a cool loop-de-loop thing. I like that.
Alright, I'm trying to get around this to get to my marker here.
That was weird.
Is that the giant... No, I was going to say, was that the giant crevice thing that the Death Egg robot, you know,
Oh, yeah.
created, essentially, with its laser? Whoa. Random flying through the air. Oh, and now, actually, I have enough points for this.
Recovery smash.
Which means if you get hit in the air, you might actually be able to, you know, recover like that and not lose your rings.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. I have found Tails.
Here we go.
Oh, really? It kept wanting to focus on the spring there instead of Tails. Alright, Tails, what say you?
Fix my headache.
Feeling better?
Yeah, this whole experience gave me a kind of clarity. When this is all over, I think I need to go it alone for a while. I can't grow into my full potential if I always fall back on you.
Nice.
If
Character
that's okay.
development.
You're free to go your own way.
So,
I guess you just grew up.
am I the only one that
faster than I expected.
heard some people, like, after watching the Sonic movies, think that Tails was maybe supposed to be a girl?
I only saw the first one.
Used to.
If you're talking about the live action,
Here's to
and
you
he's not in
reaching
that
new
one.
heights,
Ah.
partner.
But I will admit that whoever voiced Tails in the second and I guess maybe also the third movie had a slightly, I don't know, I guess a higher pitched voice a little bit, and I could see why people would wonder if that's all that they knew of Tails, but like,
Oh,
it's pretty clear from the games that Tails is supposed to be a guy.
yeah. So maybe they didn't quite understand. They had like a cursory understanding of the game. I don't know. Well, Sega was part of it, so they should
Yeah.
be good, but who knows?
Or people just wanted to, you know, make them a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now Sage is like reflecting on her relationship with Robotnik, I guess.
Yeah.
Because she sees how close Tails and Sonic are.
Yeah.
I can't say I like the accompanying music.
I can't hear it, but I probably agree. So she starts to turn blue because why is blue a good color?
I think it's supposed to maybe be white,
Oh, okay.
but
Okay.
there is like a bluish, almost like glow to it.
Yeah. I forgot what. There was some movie or show I was watching where red was the good color and blue was the bad one. I can't remember what it was, though.
Okay.
Once
Next
again,
objective, get to the
subverting.
Chaos Emerald.
Subverting people's expectations.
Geez, I gotta get there.
And maybe I'll subvert all of our expectations with the passage of the day.
But what passage could possibly do that?
Now you got me. I should have picked a more surprising passage, but I don't know. I don't know if we've talked about this one before, so maybe it's subverting our expectations. So this is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13. So it is a verse of the day. All right, here we go. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. There's a couple aspects to this that I find very interesting. The first is no temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. I feel like that's basically saying no matter what you're like tempted to do, whatever your temptation is, somebody has dealt with this temptation before. It's like there's not like some super crazy temptation that someone hasn't dealt with before. So that's number one. Just keep that in mind when you're
Put more simply, you are not alone.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it too. Yeah. That's number one. Number two, God will not have your temptation be more than what you can handle and will provide a way out. And I feel like a lot of times when I'm being tempted, I feel like there is that way out. And like, obviously I'm not perfect. I don't know if you know this, but I actually do sin sometimes. And sometimes when I sin, I can like see that way out kind of. And, we can either justify things in our mind, make up excuses, or just outright ignore it. But I do feel like I oftentimes see that kind of way out that's provided for me. And so it's an important reminder that when we're struggling with whatever our vice is or sin or whatever, that, yeah, like you said, we're not alone, and it's not more than we can handle, and there's probably a way out. There is a way out, I guess. So yeah, I mean, not like, I mean, maybe I'm saying things that everybody said before, but it spoke to me today, and I felt like talking about it.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out a way into that structure that has the Chaos Emerald. Sorry, not trying to like break the mood or anything, but
oh no, that was it. I was done. So yeah, that was a little bit shorter of a discussion on the verse of the day, but sometimes that's how we roll.
What the?
That was weird. I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you. See, again, alright, am I supposed to try and take control in that moment or not?
That's weird, yeah.
Man. Sneezing is not helping my focus.
Yeah. Discord blocked it out, but I did hear the sneeze. Or see it, sorry. I saw it.
Well, I feel like I'm physically closer, but not, like, actually any closer to my objective here. Do I need to approach it from over that way, maybe?
Oh, man. Sometimes it does that where it looks like you're close, but then, yeah, you have to go the complete opposite side.
Alright, well. Looks like this will get me over that way. Or at least it'll help get me over that way. But yeah, so on the verse you read and that discussion, it's like, you know, a lot of times when sin is like really getting the best of us, Satan wants to make us feel like we're alone, like nobody would understand. Like he wants us isolated so that then it's basically even easier to continue to manipulate us.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
But if we realize, you know, that there are other people that have gone through, you know, the same general kind of situation, and also that we have, you know, Jesus and his work on the cross and all of that to, you know, keep us in good standing with God, and that we're not like suddenly out of God's graces or anything weird like that.
Right. Really quickly, I find it really funny that a lot of these bosses have like super creative names. This one's just called Spider. That's it. I mean, it is what it is. I find that for me, it's very difficult for me to open up about sin to other like Christians. So there's a lot of like shame, I guess. Like I don't want to admit all the, you know, whatever I'm struggling with. So
I do not remember this at all.
Yeah, I don't remember this either. But yeah, like that's part of kind of what you were saying, how Satan wants us to basically feel alone, and maybe it would be easier for me and others to open up if we remember that we're not alone, because I think it is important to open up about like sin as well and talk to other people about it. I'm not very good at that, but I think it is a good and important thing to do. This is very strange. I don't remember this.
Yeah. Maybe something like this was supposed to be practice for, you know, the whole crossing the bridge thing.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, Spider has been defeated. And I keep getting portal gears. I don't think I even have that many portals left to unlock.
Yeah, I wondered that too. It seems like they give you more than you need. Which I guess is okay,
this
because
might be the way to go.
Like gives you multiple options and ways to do it, but it is weird.
Okay, maybe this isn't the way to go. But there's a spring. So, not completely ruled out yet.
The easiest challenge in this game. It's like not really possible to make this one difficult.
Unless they give you like a ridiculously strict time limit.
Yeah. Matt, how do you talk to, or do you talk to like community members about sin? Like, do you have? I know you have. You've said before you have like men's like groups, I guess, at your church, or you did. I don't know. Is that something where you talk about sin, or is it more like just talking about the role of men?
Maybe it's kind of up to whoever's in the group to share if they're, struggling with anything, or like if somebody sees a particular sin in someone else to, I don't know, like.
So it's just more open-ended, kind of.
Yeah. No, I mean, there is a particular ministry, I guess you'd call it, at my church that's like it's legitimately like a 12-step program kind of thing. And that, there's a lot in that's about, yes, realizing that you've been hurt by other people, but also, like, owning up to your sin and, trying to live better and make peace with people, like... They'll call it, like, even in some of the things that really, like, aren't your fault so much, but, like, maybe you reacted to them poorly. It's like they'll talk about, they'll use the phrase, like, own your 2%.
Oh, nice.
On that.
I like that. Yeah, I've known people who...
And now I'm just, like, going along these rails all over the place and nowhere near my actual goal.
I've known people who have... unfortunately, things in their life that was beyond their control, kind of like what you're talking about. And I mean, this is like 10, 15 years later. I'm also, by the way, I'm not talking about, extremely serious stuff here, but it's serious. But they, and I understand, I want to be empathetic. They cannot let go of, like, this thing that happened to them. And I'm not blaming them for not being able to let it go. But like you said, kind of owning your 2% and realizing that holding on to that your entire life will make your life worse. It doesn't solve anything, and like, being able to move on is just so much better, and it's actually what we're called to do as Christians. I mean, like, I've had, like, hard stuff happen to me, I guess, not in the same way that probably we're talking about, but that wasn't my fault, and, like, I reached a point where it's just, like, I have to let go of this, otherwise I can't move forward. Like, I'm gonna be just focusing on this for...
Yeah.
And the other person, has basically moved on. So really only hurting yourself by doing that.
Right.
So yeah, I think basically what I'm trying to say is I think that's really good and really important for people. And it's hard, like you said. I think 12-step program is perfect because it is hard. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of willpower to do that.
Yeah. Now, I will admit, not necessarily every 12-step program is, like, the same.
Right. Yeah.
Like, the one that my church does, it's actually kind of... It wasn't an original creation of theirs, let's just put it that way.
Okay. I see.
They got the idea from another church, essentially, and got even the resources and stuff from that church. But this one's kind of a more, like, generalized thing. Like, a lot of 12-step programs are specifically, like, Alcoholics Anonymous or such and such Anonymous.
Right, yeah.
This is not... I mean... I guess early on you really go into only as much detail as you want. Oh, crud, I did that wrong. And I was on the right track, too, I think. Anyway, so yeah, this is much more focused on just like overall, like even spiritual health and developing good practices that way.
I see.
So that you can combat even the, you know, seemingly smaller stuff like just, I don't know, anger, fear, isolation.
This is really funny because this is sounding a lot like the second verse I'm going to talk about, or in the next episode.
Sounds like a good teaser then. I'm realizing time-wise we should probably wrap this up soon, so...
So if that sounds interesting to you, and you want a biblical perspective, check out our next episode of Sonic Frontiers.
So, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
How do I
Next
get
time
up there?
we'll make it to the objective point. Hopefully. If we don't make it by then, I would be very surprised. But yeah, thank you.
Alright. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.